all, just wanting to go through a workout that I'll be posting later today, hopefully, if not tomorrow. It's a 7-minute workout, so it can be used 7 minutes, or you can do it 14 or 21. So lots of benefits to it. You can break it up and do it 3 times during the day, or back to back to back, and have a really good solid workout. So I just wanted to go through the exercises first, just so we can keep it simple and safe. It's my new KISS motto. So bear with me, only going to take a couple of minutes here, and I'll show you what the 7 exercises are. 7 exercises of 1 minute each. There is also regressions, a bit like MetaFit, so you can still be moving it and getting some benefits. So let's go through it. Let's start now. First one is running, so don't go, ugh. So running is this. Okay, now running can also be little micros, okay? You're still getting that heart rate up, especially if you add some arms. You can also do a shuttle run, which is sort of running, touching a spot, running back, touching another spot. So make it work for you. If you're not comfortable with running, that is fine. With our running though, if you are going to do a run on the spot, really try and keep those knees high and pump from the shoulders, keeping those arms nice and strong. Okay, another tip with running, keep those arms straight, okay? Remember that for your kids too. Try not to get into this motion. That will put your hips in all sorts of situations they should not be. So strong from the shoulders, high knees, and that's what you have to do. For a micro, much the same, just keep it little. That's good. If you have any knee issues or ankles, you can use a mat for support. You can do it on the carpet. So play around with it. And move number 1, tick. Okay. Move number 2 is press ups. Okay. Again, variations galore. So you don't want to get on the floor, that's fine. Shoulder issues, that's fine. Keep it safe. Just lean against something. Okay. You can just find a wall, find a bench, and down we come, up we come. Keep those elbows soft, okay? Try not to lock them out. Just a nice soft movement, keeping it nice and safe. If you're taking it to the floor, go the knees or the toes, okay? I'm gonna move slowly for my lovely videographer. So on our knees, we've still got our hands nicely separated, fingers, hands are under our shoulders, and we're coming down. We want those chests to come right down, okay? We don't really want to be coming to here, okay? We want big, full range of movement, down and up. Same deal on your toes, okay? Keeping a nice strong plank to start with. Fingers are separated, wrists under our shoulders, coming down, coming back up. Again, keeping those elbows nice and soft. Don't lock out at the top. We're keeping them soft and flowy as we go. Oh, okay. Number 2 done. See, shows you don't have to even do too many to start getting the heart rate up, start getting those benefits. So we're going to frog jumps, okay? The beauty of the 7-minute workout is you can use any exercises. There are quite a few different versions on the internet, but of course it's just going to be pretty much a voiceover without the safety aspect. So that's why I thought I'd start with this one. So safety first. With the frog jumps, so I've chosen these exercises because I want a nice combination of strength, cardio, and also something that we can all do at home, okay? You're spending lots of time here. So frog jumps, a bit different, similar to a squat, but we've got our feet turned out, okay? And our knees are going to travel in that same direction, okay? And we're going to drop the tailbone as it's tucked under. And if you can make it to the floor, perfect, and you can come up for a jump. If you don't make it to the floor with those fingertips, doesn't matter, okay? You don't want to do the jump, leave the jump. Do a lovely little calf extension, a calf raise there. But remembering to keep that chest high, tailbone tucked under, and that's what is dropping to the floor, okay? Down, up. We don't want to get in the habit of doing this where the chest is coming forward, okay? So that's probably the main tip there. For that one, all right, it is now time for a plank. So many plank variations. As part of fitness moving forward, I will be doing a session on planks and also a session on squats and numerous other things. But just for this, we're keeping just a basic standard plank, okay? In saying that, we have the extended plank, or you can come down to the forearm plank. If these aren't available to you, come into a tabletop. Okay, come into a tabletop, still switch on through here, and you can even challenge yourself a little bit more with some extensions, okay? But this is for the planks, wrists under our shoulders, fingers nicely spread. Our arms are here, they're not out here, we're not doing a spider plank, okay? And then we're coming up onto those toes and we're moving our body weight just slightly forward, and it's best to have your gaze a little bit in front as well, okay? Just lengthen through that spine, okay? Try not to be up here. A lot of people do. We want to hold it here. And while we're here, we're switching on. We've got that pelvic floor on. We've got that belly button to spine. Same deal if you're down here. Nice, we've got our elbows under our shoulders, our gaze a few centimetres in front. And on the release, don't just flop, try and control it, okay? That's where a lot of people tend to just go and flop. Half of the benefit is controlling it while you retreat to the floor. Get more bang for your buck. Okay, should have brought my water bottle. Oh, let's keep it real. Step ups. Another thing that I like about these 7-minute workouts, 7, 14, 21s, is be creative. Go outside and do it. You're probably sick of inside. Find a step somewhere. Take out a towel or a blanket for the floor moves. Find somewhere where there's a step, okay? I'm going to use the trusty old ottoman, for which we're a bit beastly careless with it. Step up, step down, okay? Nothing fancy. Change that leading leg if you can, okay? So if you can find a nice little step outside, inside, same technique. Again, keep those arms in sort of a running motion. Unless you don't feel stable, you can always hold on to something too, if you're near a wall. So again, just be careful. If you don't want to use a step, you can always just do a little back and forth V-step, okay? Same sort of moves, using the same sort of muscle groups, just not to a greater extent. You can still change that leading leg and get something out of that move too. Right, we're getting through them. So what is next? Bicycle crunches. We did our abs somewhat with the plank. Now we're going to take it up a notch. So coming back down to the floor. Okay. Slow and steady here. Coming down. We're putting our arms, our hands up near our ears. Okay. And we're starting here, and then we're going opposite elbow to knee. So think bicycle riding with those legs, and we're just coming across, across, across. Okay, it's best to probably kick out with the heel, so the heel is coming out rather than sort of be pointy. Okay, let's use the back of the legs a little bit more, lengthen, and use those arms and legs meeting each other. It's going to target our obliques as well as our abs here, which is a wonderful benefit. Okay. So with that one, we do have to protect our necks and heads. We do want to be working here. We don't want to be coming up. The old imagery used to be, pretend you have a tennis ball under your neck, which will help your neck come up rather than doing that and causing potential damage there. So we do really want to be coming up and then across, across. If that's not available to you, just keep your body, upper body down and just do some leg work. Okay, protect that lower back. Still the heel coming out first. You can make it a bigger move. You can reverse it. There are options, okay? So that will be our bicycle crunch. And then we must be down to almost the last one, which is a wall sit. So a form of squat, a bit of a static move. we need a wall, okay? Here's one I prepared earlier, how lucky. So what we're doing here is we're looking for our toes. That's what we want to see. We want to see those toes. That's probably the most important starting factor. And then we want to support those lower backs. So just do a bit of adjustment and fiddle around until you can feel that lower back almost making contact with the wall. Now you can stay up here, or you can come down a little bit lower, depending on what your comfort level is, but we still want to see those toes. And we also want to make sure we're nice and square, even though it does become a bit ouchy. So try not to sort of have your legs falling in. We want them to be traveling out and keeping nice and strong, okay? Arms wherever you feel comfortable. Doesn't really matter, okay? This one, it's harder than you think, sitting here like this for a minute. So if you need to come up, do so. If you find that a little bit too easy in time, this will be addressed with the squat session in the next few weeks. You can sort of do a few calf raises while you're here, or you can hold a weight, but let's not do that right now. So just a good old-fashioned wall sit, okay? That's that one. Be careful as you move off as well. Don't rush it, you don't have to rush. So I think that's pretty much it. As I said, you can do this in just one lot of 7. You can do it 14 minutes. You can do it 3 times during the day, 3 times back to back. That's what I'll be doing later today or tomorrow. So I will do it for 21 minutes, just so you can have it there in your library of content. And that way you don't have to muck around with the timings and things yourself. You can just watch me if you want, or I can sort of be queuing as we go as well. If not, you can just, I will put up the notes as well later, so you can print it out or take a photo of it and use that as a bit of a quick reference guide too. So there's a few options with it, which is really good. And I'll probably do a few of these in the next few weeks with different exercises, but really looking to get that full body workout happening, and something so easy anywhere, anytime. So as I said, there are similar things. You can get similar apps on the internet, which are great. That's what I did for years and years when the baby was sleeping and I couldn't go anywhere. But you've just got to be careful to do it safe. That's our main aim. So I was listening to a podcast recently, and it was of forming habits, creating habits, especially good ones. And the expert professor person, every time they went to the toilet, they'd then do 5 squats afterwards. You wouldn't want to do it before. And just little things like that. So I think I've said it a few times before, face to face or just in general. Just look for creative ways to keep fit while the kettle's on, while you're waiting for the shower to warm up. And we'll be touching more on that in weeks to come as well. So I know the school have put out a good thing while we're doing the homeschooling, and that is a fitness monopoly. And that looks great fun. So you can really involve the kids. It's another good wall sit one with the kids, where you're sort of passing balls side to side and again really targeting your oblique area. So we shall be diving into all this stuff in weeks to come. But that's it for now. Hopefully run into Alchemy a bit later and see our beautiful hall. And I'll be meeting my film crew there, aka David. So I'll do the full 21 minutes, putting together what I just went through, and we'll hopefully see how I go. I'm a bit tired now. But then you can use that moving forward, or not, doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks guys.